My father chose his new wife over calling 911 for me. I was lying on the floor, couldn't breathe, couldn't feel my legs. And he just stood there, phone in his hand, doing nothing. I remember the smell, lavender perfume mixed with the dust of the floor I fell onto. They were arguing above me. She said, "Tom, don't panic. We have guests in an hour. She just needs to catch her breath." And I stared at the ceiling, realizing, if no one calls now, I might die. I tried to whisper, "Dad, please call an ambulance." But my voice was too weak. He heard me. I saw it. He even took out his phone. Then Rebecca put her hand on his shoulder, and he slipped the phone back into his pocket. Something inside me died at that moment. Not my body, my trust. They lifted me. I screamed louder than I ever had in my life. The pain burned through every bone, and she said, annoyed, "Don't scream, Haley. The neighbors will think you're dying." They put me in the back seat of the car. Rebecca turned on music. He drove slowly, as if we were on a Sunday ride. Half my body was numb, and every bump on the road was torture. At the clinic, the doctor shouted, "Why didn't you call 911 immediately?" And I just lay there thinking, finally, someone understands how serious this is. 34 minutes. That's how long it took between my fall and the call for help. 34 minutes that changed my entire life. At the hospital, I learned my spine was broken. The doctor said, "We'll do everything we can," but the help came too late. Surgery, metal rods. My legs wouldn't move. I remember my father coming that evening. He said, "I'm sorry, I didn't know." And I just turned away. Rebecca came once. She stood by the door and said, "The important thing is everything turned out fine." Then she left. Then there was the trial. The judge asked my father, "Why didn't you call?" He said, "I trusted Rebecca." The judge said quietly, "You trusted her, but not your daughter." I didn't cry. There was nothing left to cry with. Years passed. I learned to walk again. I limp a little, but I walk. My father wrote letters afterward. One of them I'll never forget. "Haley, I hear the sound of your fall every night. I reach for the phone, but I'm always too late." He asked for forgiveness, but I never replied. Sometimes at night it feels like I'm there again. The floor, the light, the voices. She says, "Don't ruin the evening." He stays silent, and I whisper again, "Dad." And it all starts over. I won't tell you how it ends. I'll just say this. If someone stands there with a phone in their hand and chooses silence, that's already a choice. And now, every time I hear a siren, I don't think of fear. I think of someone out there finally doing what my father never could.